What's up, YouTube? Drew Pedal J, and I am not in the garage for once. Well, I was, but I'm not anymore. So I'm heading in the house to go grab this emissions paper because let's just say I know I was overdue. Last time I took you guys out on the maiden voyage with Frankie, we were going to do this very same thing, emissions. So here in Maryland, every 2 years, we have to do emissions. And Frankenstein hasn't passed emissions in about 4 years. I'm a bad guy. The reason being is it hasn't been running. It's been, in one way or another, one form or another, it's been in a garage, engine repairs, turbo, whatever, upgrades, mostly engine repairs. So all that being said, I think Frankie's fixed. So we're gonna go to the emission station because he hasn't ran enough. He's gonna pass, but he's not gonna pass completely. So we're gonna get an extension based on the fact that everything is fine systematically, but there's not enough runtime on them. And they're gonna say, hey, did you have work done to your car? The answer clearly is yes. And then they're gonna give me an extension, and then I'll go back and pass again. I think I can use the kiosk after that. So hopefully I go here, I deal with this, and then I can use the kiosk, and then no harm, no foul. I'm gonna take it really easy driving Frankie. I have some water with me just in case he overheats. I don't think it's gonna happen because I bled the system pretty good. I got my tools just in case anything goes left. I'm gonna go back upstairs and grab the laptop so I can monitor stuff. After this is all said and done, I'm gonna come back home and we'll give Frankie a bath. And we might actually drive him a little bit today to get some runtime on him, just so that when we go to the kiosk, he just passes and we don't have any issues. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. It might be a little boring for some of you guys, but I just got to go run some errands. I got to get things taken care of, and I can't drive Frankie on the road and drag and drive until he passes emissions. So this is kind of a necessary evil for the next steps. More to come, guys. All right, guys, I am back from grabbing the emissions paperwork. If you look here, it shows that I have until July 9th to get this done. So I'm going to get this extension put on by going to do what I'm going to do. Let's see if Frankie is okay. I am nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. He has started up every single time. Clutch needs to be pumped a little bit, but we'll see what happens here. 2 key turns. He starts. It's quiet, way quieter than he used to be. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna get going. Oh, that's a problem. With the clutch in, it's moving, so the clutch engagement is off. It's not moving with the clutch. We gotta get that adjusted. I'm gonna have to take the clutch apart and adjust that because I don't like how that is, but let's see what happens here. All right, I'm gonna stop and try to drive this thing, and then I'll talk to you guys more. All right, guys, back from emissions testing, and I got my 30-day extension like I thought I would, because there's nothing wrong from a mechanical standpoint. It just hasn't been driven for the amount of time that I need. But if you guys look, you might be able to see that there's some oil building up, and I think the valve cover it looks like it's a valve cover gasket issue. I'm looking around everywhere else, and I don't see any other place that it could have oil come out. So I'm going to replace the valve cover gasket with a new one that I have here. And this is the aftermarket valve covers too, guys, so there's that. I tore the original one that came with the gaskets, taking these valve covers on and off, so definitely self-inflicted. That's a problem. And then the other issue that I have is I'm gonna have to swap in the original hose for the original throwout bearing, because as you know, I put the Hellcat clutch back in with the original throwout bearing, but I left the bank shift Billy set up and that's just not going to work right now. So we want to make sure that we get this thing so that I can drive it, shift it, and kind of get it in traffic. So today's goal is to fix the clutch release bearing situation, to fix the leaky valve cover, and then take it for some more drives. I'll try to record everything as I go along and keep you guys in the loop. But the first drive wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. It was kind of mid. The car is not overheating, but it just doesn't drive properly, so I can't really enjoy it the way I'm supposed to. And one other thing I need to check is the plumbing on the driver's side gate. I think I have it reversed. So I got the diagram, and while I have the car in the air, after it cools down, I'm going to go ahead and just redo that and make sure that I have it 100% correctly so that the car can get in the boost. It's breaking up a little bit, even under light acceleration, which is to be expected. It's not fully tuned. It's just got like a startup tune. I didn't drive over 40 miles per hour today, and I didn't get out of third gear just because of all the issues. I just didn't want to take any chances. So we were able to get it home safely. We were able to get to emissions to get checked safely, which was the main goal for today. So overall, it's a successful day, but I'm not thrilled. So Frankie and I have a little bit of work to do, and I'm glad that I'm sorting this stuff out now instead of at Rocky Mountain Race Week. That would have been kind of disastrous. So more to come, guys. And I identified exactly what the problem area was. The head was leaking. The gasket wasn't fully seated right in this area, so it was shooting oil all the way up and dripping and whatnot. But anyway, that's been fixed, as you can see here. Let me zoom out. Here's a new gasket, and everything's in there pretty darn good. I just gotta kind of set it on there and make sure that we're golden 100%. Make sure I don't have anything popping out, and then when I torque it down, it should be really good. So I'm pretty happy about that. But what I really wanted to show you guys was, so we went for a slight drive, and if you look, hopefully this is gonna show, the oil looks really good. Like there's no flakes or anything and oil residue, so I'm pretty excited about that. That tells me that I did a good job with this engine. So we'll drain the oil out in the near future, but I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna put the valve cover back on, and then I'm gonna swap out the clutch feed line for the master cylinder, put the original stock one back in, and my hope is that I'll be able to get this thing into gear and do what I'm supposed to do. I'm probably gonna take it out for another drive, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so I'm out in Frankenstein, and it looks like I might have fixed the valve cover issue, but if you look closely, you can see there's oil on the windshield, which is not good. That's from when the valve covers were leaking. So I'm going to get some gas. If you look here, you'll see that I'm like way down low. I've got like maybe 6 or 7 gallons of E, so I'm gonna go test some E down a town about 12 miles away, and this will help me get some miles on Frankie. The clutch is way better. I can drive him now. It's just nice. Look, put him in first gear. He's not going anywhere. He's not trying to move on me. So now I can get on a 2-step. I'm not going to, but I can. It's just going well. Like, you see all the traffic coming, but it's okay. I want to see how Frankie does in the traffic. I don't see any smoke coming out the passenger side like I did yesterday, so I think we may have resolved our issue. So we're just gonna take a nice easy cruise, and I'll pick back up when I test the E and we get to the station. So if you guys are still watching, man, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and commenting. Oh, we gotta drive and all of that stuff, so more to come. Gotta drive Frankie. Let me see if I can get you guys to see a shift. Hold on. Listen to that. Oh, so smooth. So smooth. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna shut this one down, and I'll pick it up when we get back. All right, guys, I'm in my neighborhood, and as you can see, we got Frankenstein running. and it is running good. There's some smoke that's coming off because of all the oil that leaked out of the valve covers from before. So once that burns off, I think it'll be fine. What I'm doing is I'm just gonna take him out for a little ride. I'm gonna do some stuff around the neighborhood, some HOA stuff, and I'm gonna try to go get him some gas. So we'll see what happens. I do gotta figure out why this side is up more than the rest of it. Like, I have no idea why that is. I think it's because of how my intake is. I might have to do some more cutting, but we'll get that solved. But yeah, Frankenstein is running, and I couldn't be happier, man. I gotta wait for all the oil to burn off. But yeah, he's running. He sounds amazing. Now that I fixed the clutch, he runs so smooth. It's much better driving experience. What's up, 3-Pedal J? I'm in the wife's garage, and just a little update on all the action that's been going on with Frankenstein. As you can see, I'm sweating profusely. It is like 100 degrees outside, and I'm getting Frankie ready to go to EFI for tuning. So there's been a lot going on in these videos. You guys have seen me deal with the head issues. You guys have seen me deal with emissions. We passed emissions. I didn't film going there for the 4th time. So that's a good thing. And we gotta go back in October because it's only good till October, but whatever. We passed emissions. We're changing the head. We're changing the spark plugs because the car breaks up a little bit around 5,000 RPMs. Again, I've been only doing part throttle tuning, so to about 4,000, but I took it to 5 a couple times and I didn't like the breakup, so I got a fresh set of plugs going in it. And then Dave's gonna do his magic, and we'll see how all that goes tomorrow. So I'm gonna end the video here. Like I said, this video is probably all over the place, and I apologize, guys. I'm gonna do a little bit better, trying to get things situated. I got a whole lot more content coming. I got a whole nother project, and then got 3 projects actually, because 1 was forced upon me and 2 are chosen. But in any event, 3-Pedal J, gonna wrap this one up saying, rev her up, dump the clutch, grab a gear, disappear. Peace.